So this is the euro pound. I am going to be doing some analysis on there, and let's start on the monthly time frame, see where we are now. Very interesting pair. We obviously have the large fundamental overhang of Brexit negotiations, the market's interpretation of how they are going, and how the economies of both the Eurozone and the United Kingdom are going to develop over the next coming months and years in relation to trade, unemployment, monetary policy. Now, let's see. If you look at this on a larger trend, it does appear bullish in the sense that we have moved upwards on the euro against the pound. We did have, it should be in October, we did have the Brexit. Let's see. No, it wouldn't have been around there, my friend. We did have, let's get this right, the 10th. Yes, that was around the flash crash. We did have 10th October last year. We did have a large move to the upside. We've made a slightly higher high on the euro pound. Now, the most important point I'll be looking at when I'm trading is the relation to current price to the month's open. Now, we're trading well below the month's open, so I do have a bearish bias on the euro against the pound. That's based on the monthly time frame. And the monthly time frame, let's just see where we opened on the monthly time frame. We opened at 92.09. We're trading well below that. And let's go down to the weekly. And let's see where we are. Again, on the weekly, we are. Let's just see. Let's get this weekly up. This weekly, we opened at 87.84. We're currently at 88.46. So we are retracing the large move downwards from last week, which can be expected. We did retrace into an area where we've previously had consolidation around the 88.50 to the 87.83. CNS price did come all the way down to, let's just get this right, down to 87.74, which is pretty close to the 87.83. You'd say it's operating within that zone of that would have previously been support. So we are seeing a counter move to the primary one, which was a large candle to the downside last week. So it could have just been selling right into that swing at 87.83. I know a lot of people probably exited the position, so we're seeing a bit of a dead cat bounce. Our price, you would say, based on the large candle to the downside in the monthly time frame, you might say we'll see some retracement, probably not as high as 90.24. If we did see the price trading around that 90.24 level, I'd seriously be considering whether I'll be looking at shorting in relation to this euro pound. But if we stay below that level, we see a bit of consolidation here and then a break to the downside. Again, we'll be looking at 86.63, 85.13, and those are the likely areas where we'd like to see price reverse again somewhat. But yep, let's just go down another time frame. On the daily, as you can see, today we did finish bullish, closing, you'd say 65% or more up on the previous day's sell-off candle, but we are buying straight out of an area of horizontal support, where we did have some consolidation and indecision in price before it broke to the upside. And if I go down to the 60-minute time frame, we did mention we were trading below. Actually, this week so far, we are trading above its open. If I go down to the 1 hour time frame, let's have a look at this. The 1 hour time frame, we've had 3 touches of 87.83, which suggests that it was a strong area for marking support. And let's see here, price has pushed up to above that 88.51, which is a pretty decent move. But as you can see, we're currently testing that. We're looking at some likely support around the 88.50 for a further move up to, say, 90. But we are primarily below the monthly position of 400, and what was I saying there? We are currently below the month's open. We're currently trading above the week's open, but we do have a short bias. It is counter to the primary trend monthly chart, but the large sell-off we've seen would likely suggest more of a move to the downside. Now, if we do see some consolidation here on the euro pound, and we did see a strong candle out of this from the 88.50 level, possibly looking at a long to test that 90.24. So euro pound, I am going to say, bearing in mind it did retrace all the way down to the 87.83 level from 92. I'm going to say I'm going to maintain a cautious bearish bias. Cautious only because we've seen a large move to the downside, especially concluding last week. So we might get further retracement on the euro pound before a continued move to the downside. Now, you don't want to be shorting the market while it's having a retracement, unless you are doing it using, Fibonacci levels and so on, or you're using momentum oscillator and you wait until the oscillator indicates a further move to the downside. So, yeah, I am currently short biased the euro against the pound. There seems to be more strong fundamental support in the pound. And that's my view on euro pound. So LCS, like, comment and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching.